Cue the music, let's go. I'm your boy Ro, managing editor for the OBB Legend and OG member of the Orange Bowl Boys, and welcome to a winning edition of Student of the Game. We're going to get right to it because the last couple of weeks I haven't been able to use a particular phrase, and we're going to do it clip one. Here we go. University of Miami, 12 set personnel, 1 running back, Rooster in the pistol back variety. Here's a tight end. Here's a tight end in line. And when the University of Miami motions into the formation, now remember, the closer you get, you're going to bring a little traffic with you. But if you can block it right and entice them, plays like this can happen. This looks like this is off-man coverage. You do have another wide receiver not pictured. He's going to be running an 8 route or a post route. That's in man coverage too because he's going to go step for step. And I like this. I've always said this. Know your worst nightmare because in this case, pay attention to Rooster. He's got to carry out a play fake. Couple things are happening here. You have a left guard pulling. Tough sell for him, by the way, because this defensive end is unchecked. He's making a beeline right for the quarterback. And we might have got away from a hold here because, listen, we got to, all right. Miami Hurricane fans, just be honest. Sometimes, yes, it's blatant against us. Shoulder pad kind of came down. Jakari staying on his line was pivotal because if he leaks this out, at first, when I saw this ball, I was like, left this a little short. But when we watch this back, you're going to see exactly what I'm talking about. There's a guy in his face. Look, hand comes up in the face. He's got to alter the throw. This is an out and up. Caught that linebacker with a lot of the bait in the back. The man coverage vacated, and bang! Yes, fun. Bang! I'll do it twice. Bang! 3 times. Oh, it feels so good. University of Miami's on the board early. Great play call. Double move, out and up, got them, enticed them, but way to go, Jalen Knighton. Way to go ahead and abandon the play fake, get the block, give Jakari Brown the time necessary. Good job. So this 24 kid, he's a bad dude. 3 interceptions on the day, over 100 yards and return average. Well, University of Miami is a man one. Something of note, too, this is James Williams in a press corner variety. Just noted that. And you got to watch something for me. Watch Cam Kinchens. Because initially, I'm like, quarterback, I got to give you, playing that position. I'm like, quarterback, I got to take off points. You got to realize, looks like it's man one. You're responsible for the safety. You got to look him off, bro. But watch what Cam Kinchens does. All right, he's opening up that direction. The second he does that, he completely forgets about Cam Kinchens. And now he's reading it. By the way, Hurricanes fans, earlier in the year when we played MTSU, this same concept, flat, go, beat us. We couldn't get it covered right. It's good to make this adjustment. And, you remember when Cam went that way? Oh, he's back this way. Again, let's watch Cam Kinchens pre-snap, okay? Let's watch him. Yeah, look, I'm creeping away from you. I'm creeping away. I'm taking a step out there. You're not worried about me? You should have. Subtle shoulder warfare is big. Single high safety, you're running that stop-go pattern out there. Quarterback has to know where that safety is. You lost sight of him. But I think Cam Kinchens, he used some voodoo magic to disappear, then reappear for the pick. Not an overly long clip, and I like this concept because Jakari Brown has choices. 3 of them, actually. And it's kind of like a pass-run option. You've heard of run-pass option where maybe you run, then you pass. But I like the build-off on this play on 3rd and 4. Bunch out here to the field side. Now you get Jalen Knighton in motion. So 4 on 4. They're bringing 5. You got 5 to block. But just take that slant. Inside release was given to you. Good pickup. Now, I want to watch this back because obviously they're blocking it at the top of the screen like this is an active side. This wasn't just bait. So right here, if you get the numbers, you throw this out to Jalen Knighton with 3 blockers out in front. And for good measure, Jakari can always take off and run on that too, especially in man coverage. Like this concept, like to see University of Miami get back to that in the future. Now, these are the type of run concepts that Jakari Brown allows this offense. And if you want to see why the run game ticked up, we're going to see a player in conflict, and you're going to see how he had options. 2 run options on this. Here you go. Jakari Brown has the ability to give it to Jalen Knighton. We're going to see what his read is. And he's going to take like a quarterback zone read. Jalen's going to go ahead and essentially bounce this. But on the backside, if Jakari was to keep this, you have a quarterback bash, which is like a quarterback lead with some pulling beef in front of you. So let's watch it. Here you go. Read the conflict defender who you're going to leave unchecked on the line. Now, see his eyes? Going right to the defensive end. That's what we know as a quarterback zone read. He's got to respect it. He can't automatically charge Jalen Knighton because he's got to respect Jalen Knighton's athletic ability. When he gets sucked in, great job here by Jakari to go ahead and allow the speed of Rooster to get outside. You were flat-footed. He had to contend with what if Jakari keeps the ball, gets sucked inside. Next you know, great hard running. Good to see the Rooster back this week. Really was. But I like this concept because play the what-if game. What if Jakari would have kept it? Okay, look at this. He would have kept it, and now he would have followed here. It was open on both sides. So now you have a 2-for-2, and you get that really good run concept. That's what Jakari does. The defensive ends that are reading the zone read, they're in more conflict than ever because they have to respect Jakari Brown's speed, and then you could play these kind of games in the rush game. Ooh, pretty play. Man, I've been calling for this. I know you have heard me. It's just real easy to go into max protect looks, okay? 12-set personnel, pistol back. You turn around, play action. Everybody's here to block. They can bring as many as they want. You have enough to block. 2-on-2 football in the back end. It's actually like 2 versus 4. Great slant window. Good play. I really think the max protect looks was something that the University of Miami should have been utilizing more on the season. And that's one of the examples why I felt why. Oh, goodness. So many things I like on this play. Okay. Jakari Brown being an eraser, the offensive line protection call, the ability to make something happen when a play is not there, and that's what I mean by Jakari Brown being an eraser, and just the tenacity. Okay, so let's watch when a play is not there. Obviously, Jakari Brown's going to go ahead. Gun 3. He's scanning. He's looking. Doesn't like it. Then he has the presence of mind to go ahead and escape the pocket. Still got eyes downfield. It's going to look, scan, and there it is. Nice, wide open to Frank Latson. Now we're going to continue to play this because, University of Miami have been victimized by a lot of those cat blitzes, DB blitzes from the second level. And here you go. But the worst nightmare is when the line call actually picks it up perfect. So they slide. So you're giving up, you're stepping up to the wrong weight class, Holmes. And we're going to do this, chip you, put you on the ground, and oh my goodness. If you could get the line calls right, you could entice the blitz, and you could get big plays too. Boy, you got bodied. Now, this doesn't look like much, okay? Defensive end, if he has no respect for a mobile quarterback, zero whatsoever, this is swallowed up in the backfield. He's just going to come right in to get Lucius Stanley. But that's not what he does. He stays with Jakari, and that allows the first down to happen. Watch the defense for me. Just watch their flow pattern, right? Ball comes in. He's going to run. He's going to run. Look at him all panicking. He's going to run. The threat of his mobility essentially leveraged a 4-on-1 situation, which left a 2-for-1 situation on the back end. You got to like those odds. Bang. See, I know. I showed a holding that Miami potentially got away with earlier, but I'm pretty sure you can't do that. Like he's hugging him. Hugging, like he likes him. Like, come here, I want to hug you. Yeah. Ow. But again, he was worried about the quarterback. And here's the other thing, too. You're going in this 4-by-1 look. 3 guys are plus outside the hash. You're taking a lot of defense guys with you, and you have this option. Again, Jakari Brown, this is RPO written all over it. He could have hit this bubble screen if he wanted to. It's out here. He's got other intentions. Now you could come back, leverage this, pull the alignment. You have the numbers back into the boundary. His athleticism, his speed, real easy to draw up those kind of RPOs. Use the space element of it. Offense, much, much different looking with Jakari Brown at QB. Real quick, it's just a little too cute sometimes when we're trying to go ahead and give them some eye candy. Defensive ends pushing upfield big time. This is just a hard reach right here. I mean, there's no chance there. Again, Jakari Brown being an eraser. Good job. But ultimately, you're asking a lot of your left guard to continuously go ahead and pull that. You do that. Obviously, you're trying to suck that in, but some of those line calls need to be adjusted. Oh, this has got to be a hot abort. I get it. You're in midfield. You're trying to take a shot. You're trying to run a double move with Colby Young at the top of the field. But you stare at it. They come in. They take a cat blitz from the boundary. And anytime you see a press corner into the boundary, you have to, as a quarterback, expect in your offensive line that this guy's going to come. So all you had to do was just sit right here, except you still try to carry out a double move. And who are you trying to fake at that point? There's nobody you're trying to fake. I mean, you got a DB way over the top of you now. And then, again, just adjust the prerogative because, Jakari, if I would offer advice, a more competitive ball. Yeah, conventional wisdom, you want to put it downfield, but give your chance to the wide receiver because maybe you get a PI call. You're never going to complete something overthrown that badly. Either way, hot, adjust that, sit that down, abort the double move. Shouldn't have carried that play out. And this is going to be the last clip of the evening. And if you can, please hit the like and subscribe button, especially if you're new to this channel. And come join us at the OBB Legend. It's our website. Yeah, associated with this YouTube channel. And part of that is Discord U. And part of that is the X's and Road channel. Ask questions all day long. Let's keep the discussion going, shall we? So, University of Miami, they're accurately going ahead and calling this right. Maybe should have been a legal procedure. He's kind of leaking upfield here on that motion. This isn't Canadian Football League, Holmes. And I'm going to tell you when Cam Kitchens understands the route concept. This is film review. He understands right now. When you had wide receiver 3 driving into the field, that's intentional because he's trying to create a gap behind him. So when they try to hit this slant from the number 2 wide receiver, it's too late. Cam knew what it was. He saw that. He saw that coming from a mile away. Way to rebound, University of Miami Hurricanes, off a career day from Cam Kitchens. Bang!